Although so far we have seen some of the brilliant mathematicians of India, and we will continue to do so throughout this series, right in the middle of it we have Brahmagupta. And of all the ancient mathematicians of India, it is only Brahmagupta who was given the title of the gem of Indian mathematicians by Bhaskaracharya, who was a revolutionary mathematician himself. Brahmagupta was the only mathematician who wrote mathematics purely for the sake of application in the real world. However, although he is well deserved of this title, it was his work that was given the least recognition and the least translated works of all of Indian mathematics. Brahmagupta was born in 598 CE in Billanala in Gurjara Desa, which would be the present day Rajasthan. He contributed immensely in the field of both mathematics as well as astronomy. In fact, it is said that Brahmagupta used to solve a lot of mathematical problems just for the pleasure of it. His main work is that at the age of 30, he composed the Brahmasfuta Siddhanta, which is nothing but the improvised work of the Brahmapaksha school, but has a lot of original content by Brahmagupta himself. It has 1008 verses with 24 chapters in it. It deals mainly with astrology but also contains significant information about geometry, trigonometry, arithmetics, algebra, and other mathematical concepts. So now let us look into what Brahmagupta's main contributions are in the field of mathematics. Brahmagupta talked about algebra, but he also gave significant information about arithmetics. Arithmetics, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, were methods used all around the world. However, it was the Indian method that had wide acceptance and was used in many other cultures. It was known as modus Indorum, or the method of the Indians, and was formulas given by Brahmagupta. Brahmagupta also wrote extensively on squares and cubes. For example, the summation of squares, the summation of cubes, and also wrote extensively on finding their roots. In fact, it is his method of computing is what we would call in today's world as the Newton-Raphson formula. He also gave the interpolation formula, which was used to compute the value of sines and what we would call in today's world as the Heron's formula. Similarly, he also gave us what we would call today as the Pell's equation. All of these works that we've talked about is absolutely significant even for modern mathematics, but has gone uncredited to Brahmagupta. However, Brahmagupta is a revolutionary mathematician who took up existing concepts and took it up a notch, or rather more than one levels of improvement, to give us revolutionary concepts in the field of mathematics. Hence, it is the next four contributions of his that I am going to talk about right now, which has completely turned the world of mathematics upside down with his revolutionary ideas. His first and the most important contribution is the number 0. So far in the world, there is no number to denote nothingness. All that Aryabhatta did was gave 0 a place value in the number system. For example, 10, 100, etc. However, it was Brahmagupta who first told us that 0 can be a number by itself and denotes what we know as nothingness. Hence, he said that 0 is a number by itself and 0 plus a number would be the number, 0 minus the number would be the number, 0 multiplied by a number would be 0. Thus, by giving 0 its own value and it becoming a number of its own, Brahmagupta has brought a storm into the world of mathematics in the history of the world. Hence, for the first time, there was a value for nothingness. We all know very well that without zero as a number by itself, there is absolutely no way that the modern mathematics as we know today would exist. But another storm was waiting for the world, the storm of negative numbers. Since Brahmagupta arrived at 0 as a number and placed it before 1, it is only possible that he might have come across negative numbers. Hence, the negative numbers can be credited to Brahmagupta. And not just that, he even gave these rules. Negative number multiplied by a negative number is a positive number. Positive number multiplied by a positive number is a positive number. Negative number multiplied by a positive number is a negative number, and so on. The third contribution by Brahmagupta is that Brahmagupta was the first mathematician in the history of mathematics to be able to solve quadratic equations. Lastly but not the least, Brahmagupta is also credited with giving the formula for finding the area of quadrilaterals and the length of diagonals. This formula is called as Brahmagupta formula. Amongst all the mathematicians, if there was one mathematician who was absolutely brilliant and brought a revolution to the world of mathematics, but at the same time went absolutely uncredited, then it would be Brahmagupta. In fact, at the age of 67, he wrote another book on astronomy called as the Kandakadhyayaka, which talks about astronomy as well as astrology. However, one interesting chapter in the book is a chapter that talks about how to create instruments for astronomical observations. In other words, he talks about how to make a telescope but with using biodegradable materials such as clay, wood, glass, and similar perishable environment-friendly products.
Now don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Uttishta Bharata. Namaste and Jai Hind.